You could tell free agency is starting off crazy because I made a video, a few hours ago? And I'm already making another one. It's about to get crazy. What is up, Finn fans? The Miami Dolphins have made 2 roster moves so far. They might make more. So you might get another short video from me later today. If you didn't watch the video that came out around 1 o'clock, 1:30-ish, 2 o'clock-ish, talked about where the cap space is now and how we are not negative 51 million. We were negative 38 million, but certain cap moves have moved us in the right direction. And the first one is this one. The Miami Dolphins have released Emmanuel Ogbah, and by doing that, the Miami Dolphins right now are at negative 25 million in cap space. It sucks because unfortunately he came in, he was really good for us. I think he got 9.5 sacks. He got injured in 2022, and then last year he was barely used. So it kind of sucked. You know, he had a great year. We paid him, and then it kind of just never really panned out. But it was a $13.7 million cap saving. So again, we were sitting at about 38, I think I said. So now we're sitting at 25 million. So we still need to make some more moves to get under. We have to be under the salary cap by the 13th, by the start of the new league year on March 13th. The Dolphins have to be under the salary cap. So you're going to see a lot of contract restructuring. You're going to see roster moves, cuts, and all that stuff happen before the 13th, maybe even before the 11th when the tampering period starts, because we want to be able to sign potential free agents that are out there. So it sucks that one happened, but the one that hurts the most, and again, I get called a Tubistan and Tuanier, whatever the name is for that week. But in actuality, if you've been rocking with me from the jump from 2018, you know who my OG stan is, and that is unfortunately Xavien Howard, who the Dolphins will be releasing. Now, they haven't officially said it's a post June 1st designation, but I would be absolutely shocked if they cut him straight out, because there is no cap savings, versus if they do it a post June 1st, it's 18.5 million. Now, here's the thing. That money does not go towards the cap relief. So him being cut now is just kind of a thank you to him and allowing him to sign to a new team ASAP, versus holding him onto the roster and then waiting until June 1st to release him. And everyone's already signed free agents, everyone's already drafted players, and now he's kind of out there in a limbo. We do it now as, gratitude to him for what he's done for our team for however many years he's been with our team. So again, that $18.5 million cap relief won't hit the Dolphins cap space until June 2nd of this year. So he is a free agent to sign wherever he wants when the new year starts, but we don't get the cap relief until June 2nd. So again, we are still a negative 25. You can't take that 18.5 and put it towards the cap relief. It does suck though. That one hurts. It had to happen though. Like I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, he was so good, they should have kept him, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Because, you look here, 2020, he had the 10 interceptions. Even in 2018, where he didn't even play a full year, he played 12 games. He had the 7 interceptions. He was so good for the Miami Dolphins, having 29 total interceptions for this team, but he fell off. He only played 13 games, then he played 15 games. Like, he had the 2 full seasons here, which were fantastic, and then he completely fell off here. And to pay him the 25 plus million for not playing a full season, it's not going to happen, and he's not going to want to take a pay cut. It just is what it is. Now, is there a possibility we sign him back if he doesn't sign with the team, or if the Dolphins can come to some type of agreement? Maybe, just maybe. But you got to tip your cap off to Xavien Howard, because he is tied for the 4th most interceptions in Miami Dolphins history. He is, to me, a definite Ring of Honor. Will he be a Hall of Famer? That's yet to be seen. I have to look at his stats versus other Hall of Fame corners that are in the Hall of Fame. But he's tied for fourth. 29 interceptions. The only people who have more interceptions than him, Sam Madison, Dick Anderson, Jake Scott. And those are some really great names. Sam Madison only has 2 interceptions more than him. So it sucks. I love X. And if you go back and watch my videos when I first started in 2018 and even in 2019, I was a big defender of Xavien Howard. And then people wanted to trade him after he had the 10 interceptions in 2020. I didn't because I liked him, but unfortunately we moved on. Now this isn't the start. Like I said, this isn't the start. And if moves do happen, I'm going to try my best to give you the news as soon as it happens. Like if anything, I'll make a short, but to give you a full breakdown and diagnosis of my opinion, it might happen later in the day where I take just a bunch of them and clump them together, because Jerome Baker is still an option as being either restructuring or a cut. If they cut him, it's a $9.9 million savings. So if they do cut him, they'll be sitting at $16 million over the cap. And then you have Mike White, you have Keon Crossan, you have Jeff Wilson. They cut those guys. You're looking at like about a $9.7 million cap savings. So there's a lot of moves that can be made. And then you have possible, if not guaranteed, restructuring of Tyreek Hill, Bradley Chubb, Jalen Ramsey, and Teron Armstead said he is coming back. So that is another guy. He needs his contract redone because he's getting paid a lot of money. Those 4 guys can get restructured and converted some of their cap hit into a signing bonus. Neil put out a very good tweet where he showed the moves that can be made and the restructuring, even signing to an extension. He's due $23 million. That could really put us in great cap space. Like $40 million under the cap. Like we have money to do the things we need to do to add the players we need to, because you just got to think next year the cap's going to go up more and more and more. So the teams are going to have more and more money. But this is just the start of the dominoes falling. And Ogbah was they both were, we saw coming. And Ogbah sucks because he had the one good year, but outside of that, it's like, all right. Xavien Howard sucks. That cut sucks for me because homegrown talent was good for us. Tied for fourth in our team history with interceptions. And he's going to play for somewhere else this year. And like I said, unless some miracle happens and we get him back. But that's what I got for you in this little quick video, giving you an update on who got cut. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Jerome Baker, like I said, he could be cut. Contract could be restructured. There's a lot of moves that are still left to be done. So moves happen, I'll make a video. But outside of that, I'll see you in the next one. Like usual, stay classy. If in top.